Guys, I'm making this video tonight because I am now an official member of the Schneider national team. As a matter of fact, I was a member the other day, but now I have passed my backing. I have passed my road test. I've passed everything. It's after 9 o'clock at night, and I got started at 7 this morning. It has been a 4-day orientation. However, I have been on duty with Schneider, including driving, for 52 and a half hours. So for 4 days, we spent that much classroom time. Um, and for the times we did get breaks, it was about every 4 hours and upon request. So it's a very intense orientation. As far as the testing, there is drug testing and there is a hair follicle test. Just want to warn you ladies out there, if you think you can grow enough hair that they can take it, and they do this at an official clinic. So if you think you can grow enough hair that they can take it from under your neck, chances are that's not going to be accurate. But they will take it from around the nape of your neck and just kind of the small of your neck. So they do need a certain amount. I didn't feel hijacked this time like I did at CR England. It wasn't much of a surprise. It's just that chances are you're not going to grow enough hair in other places that they're going to be able to take. And of course, there is a place that is restricted. I did take some notes this week about some of the benefits that Schneider offers. I'll try to remember some before I get to my list. Schneider is very particular about the way that they do things. So for me, this week has been pretty stressful. I didn't feel the liberty of really asking questions that were important to me. And when I did ask those questions, then I got a question in return. So I didn't really feel as helped as I would have liked. And I would get back to some questions because they weren't answered the first day that I asked. So sometimes I would get an answer maybe 2 days later or something when I remembered to ask the question again. And at that point, then I was able to get that same question answered. Schneider has a lot of benefits. One of the things is the training. For me, I've been in the classroom now for 4 days. It's after 9 tonight. I got started at 7 this morning. And in the 4 days on duty with Schneider, I've spent 52 and a half hours so far. So for me, the training was very intense. And sorry, I didn't realize that I dropped the phone so low. But for me, I was trying not to block my mouth while I was talking, but I think that's probably going to be the best way for me to go. But for me, I felt like had I been a new driver, and for new drivers, this is probably the best company to consider. It has the most intense training, and I equated my time with Schneider this week. It felt like I was doing college level courses. They're very strict on safety, and I know sometimes you go to orientations and they just kind of fudge things for you. They're not going to do it that way here. There is a coupling and uncoupling test, and it is done the Schneider way. They're very serious about coupling and uncoupling because of an accident. I think it was in '87 that involved a family, and coupling wrong will result in termination with the company. I'm going to attempt to tell you some of the benefits of Schneider and some of the things that I learned about the company this week. It does seem that there's a whole lot more for me to learn about the company. So here goes. One of the things is they have a 401k that they will match at 6%. Their insurance rates are very, very reasonable. The company will pay $20,000 worth of life insurance for you. They do provide you a free 2020 truck edition road atlas. So that for me was huge because you know how I love a road atlas. Also, um, they have a health, and I took some notes and I've laid them here on the bed, and I guess I can quit being so hypocritical and just pick up my notes. So they have a health and wellness center at some of their locations in the country. And they have physical therapists that will adjust your seating for you for the most comfortable driving position for you to keep your back aligned and to keep you safe, healthy, and alert on the road. So they will assist you in that. And there's several other wellness things that they will do for you for free, which is huge. Also, the referral program. The referral program, as of the making of this video, it is anywhere from $500 to $3,000 per person, depending on that person's experience and the location. They have a large discount program, and they have lots of time-saving devices for the driver, but there is a ton of paperwork and the trip planning and all of that stuff. I found it very tedious and very tiring. So when you come to Schneider, make sure you come with your A game. And the drivers can also provide feedback on the customers. So if you go to a customer that's consistently wonderful to you, you can let Schneider know. However, if you go to a customer that's less than wonderful to you, you can also let Schneider know that as well. So you will also have to purchase a kingpin lock. You can either purchase it from Schneider at a discount, or you can get one equivalent for your trailer as well. But they do want you to purchase that device. And also, this is my uniform. Anytime you are on Schneider's property, I say uniform, you must be wearing safety gear. So now I'm driving in the boots. So, but you sign a commitment to wear your safety gear, and safety is a huge priority for Schneider. And they have lots of documentation that they want you to commit to as a driver. They do have a driver simulation, and for me, it was kind of overwhelming, but apparently my lunch didn't sit too well for me, so that could have been part of it. But one of the things I was very grateful for in the simulation was the blowout tires in the front of my truck, on my tractor. I never thought about having a blowout on my tractor, and if I did, what it is that I need to do about a blowout situation. So I was very grateful for that. The simulation was during slippery weather and what you should do. So they give you a lot of advice that would save your life. And I would tell, and I don't know, hopefully I'll be with this company until I'm done driving trucks. But if I had to start all over, I would definitely want to start out with a company that was like that, because everything that I've seen compared to this, it just paled. And I love the Pam Law classes, you know that, but this is by far, I learned so much in this thing, oh my word. So at this point, I have spent 4 days with Schneider, and I have been on duty with them for 52 and a half hours in 4 days, and this is all orientation. We would take breaks if we did about every 4 hours, and it is, for me, I found it very intense. I did a lot of studying. You will do homework. They have modules for you to complete on top of the things that you have to do in class. So it's very thorough training. Now I'm a part of the team. So let me take a look at some of my notes and make sure I've covered every single thing. But I do want to tell you, when you come to Schneider, make sure you are bringing your A game. When I was doing this, I thought Schneider drivers have to be the smartest drivers on the road because the training is just so thorough. This is my official Schneider pumpkin book. So I have my very own, now I have two official pumpkin books. If I did not mention, Schneider is almost a $4 billion company that's publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So I'm looking forward to my adventures with Schneider. Did I love orientation? No, I did not. Am I changed for the better because of it? Absolutely, without a doubt. So if you come, oh, and I didn't mention it in the other video. The hotel has hot breakfast in the morning, including sausage and gravy, eggs, sausage patty, waffles, that kind of thing. So they do have hot breakfast in the morning. For my location, they fed me Subway for lunch, and then we're responsible for our own dinner. But technically, if you eat like me, you can get a foot long for lunch, eat half of it, and then finish the rest for your dinner. Now, I am going to end this video. I want you guys to stay safe out there. Keep your heads on straight. Stay blessed and be amazing. If you have any questions about Schneider, I've been here 4 days. If I can answer them, I will gladly answer them for you. But I'm looking forward to coming to you with more updates on the company. Stay blessed.